Good morning, everybody. This is Cindy at Cindy's Place, and today I'm talking about longevity spinach. And my spinach has gotten, this stuff grows like crazy, and it vines up, and you usually put it on a trellis. But I had to bring it in over the winter because it doesn't do well in the cold weather. So as soon as it gets warm, I can put it back outside. And this is a small one that I started just recently, and I'll show you with the plant that I took it off of. This is my, I'm going to call it my mother plant, the mother longevity plant. And you see how these have gotten so big that, and this needs to be trellised or put on a trellis, which I don't really want to trellis in the house. So what I'm going to do is cut these off, and you can start new plants from the cuttings. And so that's what I'm going to do today. But this is, it's called longevity spinach. It's really good. It has a little bit more spicy taste than regular spinach, but I really like this. I actually prefer this over regular spinach. So you can see where bare spots where I've been kind of using some of the leaves. So what I'm going to do today is cut off some of these nodes, cut them off short, and start some new plants, because I really don't want this getting too out of hand in the house, and I have a few more months before I can actually plant outside. So let me show you how I do that. I just take a pair of scissors, and I'm going to keep them about the same height as this one. So I'm going to cut it off right about here. And you just snip it off. It doesn't hurt the plant. And I'm going to remove the bottom leaves to give it a little bit of a stem. Don't worry, these aren't going to waste. I'm going to eat them. And you just stick it in water, and you wait for about a week, and I'll show you the roots. And it takes about a week for them to grow roots from the base of the plant. So I'm going to do 3 of these. And when I put these outside this spring, these plants, when it gets warm outside, I'm going to put them against a fence and just let them grow up the fence. And it'll make great big bushy, tall, viney vines of spinach that you can actually cut them off and use them for salads or whatever you want. And they store well in the winter if you want to harvest it for winter, and you can freeze them. I put them in baggies and I freeze it. So I have spinach all winter long. And that's all you do. And you just stick them in water. And I will have 3 new longevity spinach plants. So I just wanted to share that with you today. This is one that I started a while back, probably about a month or 2 ago. And it's already making new starts. And you can see even at the base how it's starting new foliage even down at the base. And this will grow into a big beautiful plant and give me lots of spinach for the summer. So that's what I wanted to show you today, guys, how I propagate my longevity spinach. I highly recommend this. If you like spinach with a little bit of a spice taste to it, this is awesome. And it's really good in salads and whatever else you use spinach for, and it's just awesome. Sometimes I like to just pick the leaves off and just eat the leaves. So that's it for now, and I'll get back to you shortly and show you the roots on the ones that I've started. Okay, everybody, it's been probably 3 weeks since I did the first part of this video to tell you about how to take care of your longevity spinach and show you what I do. These plants, the ones that the starts that I took off, now have plenty of root system. So I'm just going to pot them up in their own pot. And these should take off and be good to go. And once they get roots, you just stick them in a pot. Make sure you cover the roots up really well. And I pat it down just a little bit because this soil is really loose. Okay, and I have a new longevity plant. So let's pot up the second one. And it's beginning to warm up a little bit outside. So pretty soon I can put these out. These plants have to be brought in during the winter because they don't do well in cold. They will die. So you can either bring in your main plant or take starts like this off of your main plant and grow new plants over the winter. Oops, I'm making a mess. But this is really good. This is actually spinach. It's really good. Has a little bit of a spicy taste to it, like I told you before. And there I have it. I have two new longevity spinach plants. And they will grow tall, they will vine, and I need to put them someplace where they can vine around the fence and stuff. So I'm going to let them do that. I'm just going to let them climb the fence. And they bush out really big. They turn, almost you could make a hedge out of this. And I will have spinach all summer long. And also you have spinach in the winter because you have to bring them inside. So you can still have spinach in the wintertime. So this is how you do it. Now I have 4 longevity spinach plants to put outside. Now when I water these, I'm going to water them with, in my water bottle, with a third of, you fill the bottle a third of hydrogen peroxide, and then the rest, 2/3, you want to fill up with just plain water. And the reason you do that, well, I wanted to introduce you to my little chicken friend. I got a couple of little chickens, and they're shedding their baby fur right now, so she looks a little scraggly. But this is Alfredo. And
there's Sasquatch.
And then I have another one, Sasquatch.
There he is.
There he is.
Beautiful.
So I'm just going to hold Alfredo right now because she's the calmest. And while I'm holding Alfredo, my pet chicken, and she's losing her little baby furs. Look at this, all the fuzz, and it's actually turning into feathers. So she'll be going outside soon. But this is my little pet chicken. But what I was going to tell you about watering these plants and all of your indoor plants, use the hydrogen peroxide and water. And if you water your plants, the hydrogen peroxide disinfects your potting mix to kill bacteria and disease. And it introduces additional oxygen around the roots of your plant and in the dirt to promote plant health. So it would actually be good for your plants. It serves as an effective pesticide and fungicide. If you spray your plants, you can spray the foliage. I don't like to spray the foliage, but I do put it in the dirt. If you do that once a week, it'll be a preventative for those ugly little gnats that you get in your pots if they're indoor. Now these are going to have to stay indoor for a while because just like my little Alfredo here, until she's full feathered, and then I can take her out to the chicken pen. But the plants have to stay indoors until it's warm, so it'll probably be June, because they do not like cold of any kind, and it's still pretty cold outside in the mornings and at night, and so I can't put them out yet. But that's my video for today, and my little chicken friend. And I'll get back with you later, but that's what you do with your longevity spinach. And I highly recommend it. It's a very hardy plant. It is a warm weather plant, and it's really, really good. And you use it just like you do spinach. So it's absolutely awesome. So thank you for watching, and say goodbye, little chickie. And we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye-bye.